What's up, YouTube? Mike here with another episode of Talk to the Mic, and I'm here with Swifty McVeigh. Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me, bro.
So, for all the people who don't know who you are, which is probably not that many, want to tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, shoot, man, Swifty McVeigh, the D12 representative, man. Been representing D12, Detroit native, MC, family man, adventurer, foodie, all that good stuff.
Awesome. So, how many years have you been in hip hop?
Shoot, man, I've been in hip hop pretty much, man, since I was a little kid, man. And as a teenager, I've been in hip hop since I was, 8, 9, 10 years old, 12 years old. I always was out there trying to pursue my career. Different managers doing shows at different places, taking trips to New York, trying to get deals. Professionally, I've been in it, man, maybe like 23, 24 years, man. I signed my first deal, maybe about 24 years ago, my first major deal, so I could say I've been in it for about a good 24, 25 years.
Wow, that's amazing. It's an amazing career. So, what got you into hip-hop?
Well, really, man, I always loved hip-hop at an early age, man. I remember being little, man. I was maybe 8 years old, man, and when I heard Run from Run DMC say that line, Calvin Klein, no friend of mine, don't want nobody's name on my behind, that was the metaphor that stuck with me because, my sisters wore Calvin Klein jeans, so I pretty much knew what that metaphor meant, and I thought it was clever. I liked their swag. I liked the way they carried themselves, and that inspired me to want to go ahead and rap too, man. I remember being in my grandmother's house. It was an elementary school across the street. I used to stand in the corridors and used to rap with a stick in my hand, using it as a mic, letting my words echo off the walls like I was in a Coliseum or whatever, man. So I started writing at an early age, man, and never stopped.
Awesome. So we're going to take a quick break right now, and we're going to play one of your tracks, one of your videos. So is there any specific one in mind?
Yeah. This is a song called What Up, Though, man, featuring my brother Obi Trice and my brother MRK SX, man, Detroit natives. This is a track that's off of my autobiography EP that I got out, man, called What Up, Though.
Perfect. So we'll play that, and we'll be right back.
East side, west side, we side, east side, west side, we side, east side, west side, we side, east side, west side, we side.
Well, alright.
What up, though? To my people on the block, misunderstood. No choice, but they say they do. More diamonds in your watch for the haters wishing they could. Holla, what up, though? Oh, what up, though? Oh, what up, though? Oh, what up, though? What up, though? To my people in school, making real life moves, make you never feel at home. Middle finger to a hater, my nigga, do what you do like. What up, though? Oh, what up, though? Oh, what up, though? Oh, what up, though? As long as I got bills, nigga, I ain't got time. I taught me how to not feel, but damn it if my heart never stopped trying. As long as I got kids, nigga, I'ma go get her. I got West Side on my timeline. Boy, you better know better. Gimme gon' get killed forever if Gimme don't get real. They lie to you niggas, don't give deals. Shit ill better OD on chill pill. These hoes wanna kick it on Kill Bill. Eat off you like you growing meal fields. Their plan might not work, but their skill will. Smack that off the face of a Lil. Sheesh, boy, you better find your niche. I hear you whining, but you an old key. I hear you whining, you should go preach. Let the wood shift go screech. Trunk knot like it's full of police. Bandwagon full, boy, no seats. On tour this summer, go meet. Watch, I had a whole bit of rockin' with me like, what up, though? To my people on the block, misunderstood. No choice, but they say they do. More diamonds in your watch for the haters wishing they could. Holla, what up, though? Oh, what up, though? Oh, what up, though? Oh, what up, though?
I ride for the block, tired of the cops and hiding the Glock. Yeah, I get a lot of respect cause I'm honest. Cannot stop giving props to the city that turned me to a monster. Riding with a pump in the back of the trunk, handful of sacks in my pockets are lumpy. 7 Mile jumping, sipping on something. Music loud and we bumper to bumper. Another summer that's filled with drama. Wintertime, I'm on the block with the llama. Freestyling with a blunt and Heineken. Mama in the window, she ain't liking it. A little nigga with a hell of a temper. 6 in the morning, sipping more liquor. Go to school with my mind twisted. 30 minutes later, I'm out with the bitches. What up, though? That's the greeting. If you visit in Detroit, that's how we speaking. Answer back, don't give me dap if you can't look a nigga in the eye. That's weak shit. I mean it, take it or leave it. Peace to Bugs, Big Proof Breed, and Blade Icewood. By 10, wanna come to the city, you must check in and say,
what up, though? To my people in school, making real life moves, make you never feel at home. Middle finger to a hater, my nigga, do what you do, like, what up, though?
Swift side. You know I got my nigga Roman Side, man. You know family first.
What up,
though? That's a sign of endearment. Don't fuck with your nigga, ain't hearing it. He ain't got clearance, suspect appearance. Enemy, your energy. Enemy say leave him be. He don't really want that heat. D-boy to a nigga deceased. What up, though? What you doing? Riding on the craft and the nigga like, what up, though? Got a half in the bungalow, nigga like, where that dope? OT been that dough, no image flow. Regurgitate spinach, since teenage old, been in that stove. Real name, no gimmicks, nah, go.
What up, though? To my people on the block, misunderstood. No choice, but it's LA, though. More diamonds in your watch for the haters wishing they could. Holla, what up, though? Oh, oh, what up, though? Oh, oh, what up, though? Oh, oh, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? To my people in school, making real life moves, make you never feel at home. Middle finger to a hater, my nigga, do what you do, like, what up, though? Oh, oh, what up, though? Oh, oh, what up, though? Oh, oh, what up, though? What up, though?
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. We just saw an awesome video, listened to an awesome track. We're still here with Swifty McVay. So, what was the inspiration behind this track?
The inspiration behind the track, what up, though, man? You know, that's a part of this autobiography book that I got out right now called The Seventh Star, man. It's a autobiography book where I'm talking for about a good 3.5 hours about my life. It's a 7-song EP attached to it. And each song on that EP, man, is expressing something that went on in my life or an event that went on that pretty much equals out to stories that happened in the book. And I thought that album needed an anthem. You know, me being from Detroit, that's my roots. This is where it all started. This is pretty much an anthem to get the people to feel, you know, where I come from and where they can get a taste of my city. You know, my city, that energy that my city gave me and how it made me to who I am today. I just thought that the book kind of needed that element so people can kind of feel that Detroit essence. Okay, perfect.
That's a good answer. It's a good answer. It's a good track too. So,
yeah, thank you.
Do you have any shout outs you want to give out to anybody?
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to the whole, you know, Shady Records camp, my brother Canava, you know, Obi Trice, and Marquez SX, man, and you know, the whole west side of Detroit, man. I salute y'all for you know, sticking with me all these years.
Awesome. So, what is, everybody's got a story for this, so what is the story behind your name?
The story behind my name is, man, you know, Swift was originally my nickname. Okay. That's my nickname that I had since I was a little kid, man. You know, I was always, you know, athletic. I was into, you know, Kung Fu, Taekwondo, running, gymnastics, and you know, I was pretty fast, man. I was known for running fast and just, you know, kind of quick on my feet, man. And so when I became a teenager, I went through a lot of rap names, and I decided to keep Swifty as a rap name because everybody called me that anyway. You know, it was real easy for people to get to know my music because they already knew me by that name. I didn't want to change into something different and try to go through the steps of trying to get people to know who I was. So when the McVay came about, man, that was just my alter ego from being with D12, and it's a metaphor that I got from Timothy McVeigh, and he was someone who was known for blowing up stuff. So metaphorically, I always said, you know what, I want to blow up the industry. Anywhere I go, I want to go ahead and blow it up, you know, in the name of hip-hop. So that's where the name, the last name McVeigh stemmed from.
Okay, cool,
I'm
cool.
Timothy McVeigh.
It's an interesting story behind that. Would not have thought of that. That's pretty cool. So
Thank
now,
you.
if do you have any upcoming events or projects in the works right now?
Well, right now, I'm looking to tour in Australia in the next 2 or 3 months, man, and we got some pending events in Canada too. You know, me and Canava got a group together called My Brother's Keeper. We got a project
Mm-hmm.
coming out called My Brother's Keeper, and you know, we got about a good 8 or 9 songs we want to go ahead and bring to the world, and we'll be touring together. You know, showcasing those songs as well as the classic D12 stuff too. You know, so those are the known events that's going to be coming pretty soon.
Cool, cool. You'll have to let me know if you come down to Ottawa.
Absolutely. You know, I got to hit you up, Mike. For sure.
So I'm gonna ask you my bucket list question now. So if you can choose 3 things that you haven't done yet that you want to do before you die, could be anything. What would they be and why?
One of the things, man, is to be able to travel all the places that I didn't get a chance to travel when I was touring strong. When my first and second album, D12 first and second album was out, man. I know we traveled a lot of places around the world, but it's a lot of places that we didn't get a chance to touch at that time.
Mm-hmm.
That I always said I wanted to make sure I hit, man. And you know, that's one thing. And me, second thing, I love traveling, man. You know, my family loves traveling, and I want to be able to drive cross country. You know, we always flew here and there, but I want to be able to take my family cross country so they can get a feel of what's going on in every state, have a chance to, you know, feel the same vibes I felt being able to tour with the group,
Mm-hmm.
eat at the restaurants I ate to, and just kind of experience the fun and the nostalgia that I had a chance to be blessed with to feel touring. I want to give that to my family too. So I want to get in the trailer and drive. You know, I don't mind driving. I'm that one guy who would drive cross country if I needed to, and everybody else want to fly. I don't mind driving. I like flying too.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that's one thing, man. And another third bucket list, man. I know it's kind of weird. I want to ride in a submarine, man.
Okay.
Submarines, I love water. I love being in houses with water in the back. I love beaches. I love watching water, man. And, you know, being in the water in boats and yachts, you know, that's a great feeling right there. So I always wanted to know how it felt to be inside of a submarine deep under the water.
Awesome. That's the first one on my show. It's the first time someone's ever said that one. So
Yeah.
awesome. So now if people want to follow you on social media or get some of your albums, get some music, or just see what's up, do you want to give them all the social media platforms?
Yeah. You can reach me on Facebook at Facebook/SwiftyD12. And on my Instagram, you can reach me at McVayD12. That's MCVAYD12. And it's the same for Twitter, MCVAYD12.
Awesome. So now, if you can choose 2 artists, you've worked with many of them, so this might be a little bit trickier. If you can choose 2 artists to do a collaboration with that you haven't done one with before, pick one that's alive and one that's passed on. Who would be these 2 and why?
The artist that I like to collaborate with, man, that is living, man, it would have to be Black Thought from The Roots, man.
Okay.
He is definitely one of my top 5 favorite MCs of all time. I remember when I was 18 years old, we barged in the Def Jam record company, man, without no appointment to give them my demo. And they liked our demo. We ended up staying there for about a good 6 or 7 hours just talking to the secretaries. And they actually gave us Black Thought's demo. This was when, you know, demo tapes was real heavy back then,
Mm-hmm.
and told us to listen to it. This was an upcoming group coming out that haven't came out yet. And we had a chance to take that tape all the way back to Detroit and let all of our friends and people that we love hear it for the first time. And I believe to my soul that we were actually the first guys that ever had a Roots tape in our possession before the world had it.
Oh, wow.
Well, not even the world, with people in Detroit, rather.
Mm-hmm.
And they, you know, I just always said to myself, man, you know, I hope I get a chance to work with that guy. And about a year later, the Roots' first album finally came out to the world, and it was just something that I always wanted to do. You know, and the second artist that's not here with us no more would be Big L, man.
Okay.
Rest in peace to Big L. Big L, you know, people might try to get at me for saying this, but I think he was just as good as Biggie, if not better. You know, and if he was still alive, he would have did something lyrically that, in my opinion, Biggie wouldn't have been able to take to, man. And his metaphors and his similes was just crazy. And I just think, you know, me and him on the track would have been very explosive. You know, listening to his music in the late 90s, you know, helped inspire me to come up with with clever lines. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I love the old school artists of the late 80s and early 90s, but when he came in, he took things to another level, and he kind of overshadowed Biggie and Jay-Z to me, personally. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z and Biggie, shout out to them. They always did their thing, and they dope as hell. But Big L, man, you know, if he was still here with us, man, he would have been tearing some stuff down. So that's my second choice.
Okay, two good answers. And again, two that I never got before on the show. This is good. I like this. So, do you have any final words for people, for everybody?
Well, yeah, man, we working right now. Like I said, me and Canava got an album coming out, man. It's called My Brother's Keeper, so y'all watch out for that. I'm also in the movie, man, called Devil's Night, The Dawn of Nan Rouge. It's a horror film, and I'm going to be starring in the movie, and I'm also over the soundtrack. And that will be coming out sometime in July. The soundtrack will feature Canava, Obi Trice, my homeboy Lazarus, and I'm on the whole project, and I oversee the whole project, and it's an EP, so that's coming out soon. And we're going to have a premiere of the movie in July as well. We're going to have a premiere here in Detroit. It's going to be like in California and France and a couple other places. So just stay on the lookout for that, man, because that's going to be real huge.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for being on the show. It was an honor to have you.
Man, thank you. I appreciate you for having me too, man. It was a blessing.
And then next time you come down to Ottawa, we're going to have to go to Leroy's and get some food.
Absolutely. Man, that food was magnificent. So I can't wait to touch that scene, man, and get me some vegan chicken, man, and waffles.
Exactly. You don't find that often in Ottawa. I think he's one of the only places that does that. So
man, the bomb, and Kool-Aid too.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, and take care.
All right, thank you, my brother. Take care.
Straight from the shadow with a right. Up, I'm about to take flight. Call me the demon